Hey there, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dragon's Roar. So I forgot that you couldn't hear us, and I should have just
Don't
said
say anything
welcome back
racist
to
like you
Dragon's Roar,
usually
but
do, okay?
he was talking, and I instinctively repeated
It's
myself.
racist comments.
Okay.
Okay, so
We have to watch our profanity. Remember that.
yeah, we have to watch it from Jason. Jason, you were in a tree. Can you please kind of like what are you doing in that tree? Are you scouting around? What's happening?
Don't want to know what I'm doing with that tree, Chucky.
Oh dear.
I'm looking out at the island and the horizon.
You look out of the house and you see nothing.
Island?
But
Where's this tree?
there's like the horizon, and by what I mean horizon is where you got the ocean, you know, and you see nothing besides
How high
ocean.
is this tree?
It's
It's
pretty
not the
high.
highest tree I could see on the side of the beach.
No, but it's definitely giving you a edge on looking around. The mountain itself, you'd say 2 days travel from where you are on foot through the forest. If the foliage is as worse as you see it here throughout, even more if it gets worse. To the west is kind of the road towards the mountain. Well, to the south, you see something that Saskia didn't see. Far to the south, so the southwest actually, there is a lighthouse.
Oh yes, I love lighthouses.
The lighthouse is
I
not
see.
emitting any sound, but it's pretty high, higher than most of the trees around there.
So how high is this tree, Chucky? 20 feet? 30 feet?
I'd say about 50. As I said, they're
50?
very tall trees.
Okay. So,
You even see a couple are going to 100.
let's say... So, do I see anything other than the lighthouse?
Nothing of any importance. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Hey Jason, stop hugging that tree. Come down.
Yeah. Description remains the same. Nothing of importance.
I kind of climb down till there's like 20 feet left of the tree slowly. And then I say, what's your name? Isbjorn, come here.
Ah, what? I can't climb that tree.
Are you like at the base?
What do you
of the
take me
tree point?
for? What do you say?
Are you at the base of the tree at this point?
Probably.
I say, catch me, and I let go of the tree.
What?
Okay.
Ah,
Let's go to the tree. How far were you up in the tree?
20 feet.
that's not too bad.
No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, you could attenuate.
You'll just break something.
Yeah,
Then, like,
you could attenuate the whole fall because of your incredible strength. So, if you want to do it, give me a strength athletics check. If you manage it, then he doesn't take any damage because you catch him. If you don't manage it, he takes full damage and you take half damage.
athletics.
Yep.
And like he has the I'm at the base. He just has to catch me and just like puts down the tools and I put my hands up.
Imagine I'm Gordon.
Yeah, that's enough. You catch him at the last fucking second and you take no damage.
I hold him up like and like oh my hero or something. I don't know. I guess
I give him a kiss on his cheek.
I just
God, I'm so
drop him.
so sad. I'm not there yet.
You are at this point.
Oh, I am. Okay,
Yeah, as I
I
said.
just walk around. I just
Yeah, you return. So you return from your scouting
When
patrol.
he kisses me,
yeah, and I just see that, and I'm just like,
You return. So basically, yeah, you return from your scouting patrol and you see like oh, falling in Bjorn's arms. And I'm guessing I don't know what Princess Tiger is doing. Still looking around for animals in the vicinity of the camp.
Yeah.
no, she's writing a love story right now. Like she's
What?
shifting
She's
us.
looking under a rock and there's like a family of crabs and they all like skitter away before she can talk to them.
So I guess Matilda.
I'm sticking with the party. I'm just out of ideas.
So I guess Matilda is in the shelter right now, right?
I mean,
Matilda
I kind of.
is pale.
I suppose she
sickly.
is.
Yeah,
She seems to be developing a fever as well.
Okay, so I'll go to her, and I'll check on her, look after the fever and everything. I won't say anything about the things I found out yet. I'll just
Okay. So you don't say
Guys,
anything
I
about
saw a
it.
lighthouse. Let's go there. We're going to the lighthouse. Fuck the shelter. And I kick the shelter a little bit. Going to the lighthouse.
It was you who proposed the idea.
But I didn't know there was a lighthouse.
I spent like 2 hours on this. Or something.
it's incredible.
What? Why?
But you don't understand. Once I went to a lighthouse and they had like 5 bottles of wine that were twice the size of water skins.
Saskia, did you see Gordon? Did you see Gordon? I was like, oh, like, it was like,
I'm just
missing!
like, calm down. She's Matilda's really sick. We'll figure it out, okay? Gordon is not just, he can swim, right?
I mean, he's wearing barding armor.
He's also very strong though.
He's a goat. He can't swim.
I don't know.
He's a special-
Can't goats swim?
No.
You don't really think they're going to take everybody with them and leave Gordon behind, right? I mean, even if they only see him as a piece of meat, they will not just leave him behind.
But he looks so
That's an
delicious.
interesting idea.
I was like, as he says that, I'm like, we have to fight him.
FYI,
He's probably at the lighthouse.
for the record, goats can swim.
With barding on?
No, maybe not with biting armor, but they can kind of swim.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
glad we Wikipedia that one.
No, sorry. That was Yahoo Answers. No, I'm just joking. I was looking on Google Scholar, but I found the reference.
Google, yeah, let's run.
I've been using Google Scholar to
pick up
reference
those
some of
apples.
my.
You pick up that wine. I'll take the fire liquid. Let's go to the lighthouse.
I say we're not going anywhere until Matilda's fever goes down a little. We have this shelter, we're going to rest right now. The lighthouse is still going to be there after we took some rest.
Matilda's not going either. And
Well-
what has she ever done for us? I mean, she's the one that got us into this mess.
I'm not going anywhere either. If you want to go to the lighthouse, that's up to you. I'm going to stay here, take a rest, figure out our options. If you would like to hear what I found out, you can stay.
Did you find a lighthouse?
No, I think that was you. I found other things, but let's talk about it while we rest.
Ah, fine.
Okay, so you two guys take a rest. What do you talk about?
Are we hurt still? Still before like if we're
Yes.
taking rest.
Yes,
like,
you are. Unless you.
I think I remember I did not take too much damage.
No, you
Use
did
this,
not. No, you did not.
I think.
Jason and Princess Tiger took the most, if I believe correctly, from the black winding. You still have the damage. You still have the
I
damage.
took a ton of damage.
Yeah, so just like if we're actually going to rest or something, like you know, just assessing before we head out later.
Exactly. So if you guys wanna use your abilities before you rest, you can do so. If not, then let me know what you're doing and we can continue on.
So we're doing a long rest?
Longest
7
probably
days.
7 days.
A,
yes.
a 8-hour long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
8
going
hours.
full Robinson Crusoe and staying here for 20 years. That's not happening.
That would be
Can you heal
problematic.
me before we rest? Is that okay? I know you regain your powers after sleep. As do I. It's a strange phenomenon.
Are we sleeping?
Yes.
Everyone's. I'm gonna cast some healing spells then before I pass out. It's been a long day.
Okay.
Isn't like if someone has like something that would be recharged on like a short rest? Is that like if my abilities are not, do I have to sleep for my ability as well? Like, or
No,
can I
it's-
take?
The
That's
short
1
rest on
hour,
your thing
right?
only applies to healing. Yeah, otherwise it's just
Yeah.
an hour.
Okay, got it. It's all good. I'll just regain my. I just rest for an hour and regain my martial die. No, what's it called? The dice. Battle master. The battle master dice.
I kind of want to say precision dice, but that's wrong.
No, it's superiority dice.
Yeah. It's a interesting name, I suppose.
Does anyone else need healing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Are those all for me?
No. Those were for me. Does anyone else need healing?
I do.
How much healing do you need?
How do you look?
19.
How do you look? Not metagamey.
There you go.
I look like I am half HP.
I will throw a pencil through this laptop at you.
I mean, what does it matter if it's just like HP wise?
Oh no. I just I wanted the description of how he saw Jason.
He
being-
looks like he just got shipwrecked on an island.
Okay, so I look like I got hit by lightning, but I look like I could avoid normal lightning, but this lightning did necrotic damage for some strange reason. And then all of a sudden we're on a magical, mysterious island, and I look tired of someone's bullshit.
Yeah,
Really good.
that's perfect. That's perfect. That give now I have an image of Jason being pissed off at this whole situation. That's great.
He doesn't look pissed off though, he looks happy. He found a lighthouse, and he spends the next half hour to an hour describing everything in depth of what the lighthouse is.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see how your character just gets fixated on like little things. And like until you do them, like no, nothing's possible. Nothing is
It's
real
really
until we
common
finish
for
that.
people have memory problems, though.
Yeah, very problem. So do you take? By the way, do you sleep, Jason?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a watch though. If there's a mirror, I'll spin my watch looking at my
Yeah,
reflection. and my
I think we're taking watches. So.
So
I asked Matilda if she needs healing, if she thinks that would help.
she shakes her head, saying, "That wouldn't help. I'm sorry. I don't know what afflicts me, but it's not something a simple healing spell could work."
Oh, lot herbs and potions.
She needs long rest. 7
you-
days.
Matilda, do you think there's maybe some kind of flower we can get you that resides within this jungle that could perhaps, by a concoction, if we pour it down your throat, maybe you'll regain your strength?
She shakes her head and says,
Ah, damn it!
"I don't know. There's something. I can't put my finger on it, but it's gross. It's so gross."
So Matilda has this like a question that is gray, like exclamation mark over her head. So like we aren't high enough level to get a quest yet.
No,
that
no,
we're
no,
saying?
not like that. No. I virtually said everything that she would have said in this situation.
No, see, the problem is we're getting the quest out of order. She's the person we're supposed to find, but we haven't gotten the quest yet. We have to go find the quest giver. And
Oh,
Can we get some XP when we rest over the night, or does something happen in the middle of the night?
So as you guys rest, Jason, during your rest, I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
that's actually a good point. We did not get any XP last session, right?
Last 2 sessions.
That's
Two?
2 sessions. Cool.
yeah.
So
14. Okay. You fall into a deep sleep. And in your in your sleep appears the metal wooden man standing in front of you. A small black knight carved dagger throwing at his side. the man comes forward towards you and then places his 2 index fingers on your temple, here and here. At the exact point, all of the memories of your former character, since
Wait,
he...
is this to me? Because Justin rolled the saving throw too.
No, I'm just talking to you right now. I'm not talking to anybody
Okay.
else. All the memories. I only asked it from you though. I don't know why everybody else wrote it. But it's
Mm.
Oh,
called.
you just said give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was,
yeah.
I was,
No,
I was talking. I was literally
You
just
said
say
I
Jason.
say.
Like,
Oh,
I just Jason
I
gives me a saving throw.
thought as you're taking watches, like.
No, I was talking about Jason.
Okay, never mind.
So, Jason,
I
your
finished.
like temples are being touched, and then all the memories of your previous character, since he equipped the dagger, are now present within your own mind. He grabs the dagger from the air, takes a small kind of like bow towards you, and like cuts his arm in the middle, offers first the dagger, and then offers his hand to shake.
I know. I guess in a dream, I kind of just go with the flow. I don't really know what's going on, so I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Like as you go to shake his hand, he kind of retracts it and kind of imposes on taking the dagger first. He doesn't say anything, just like takes the arm kind of slightly away and puts the dagger forward, and then kind of emphasizes on the handshaking.
I guess I cut my hand and do the same.
You cut your hand, and as you cut your hand, you wake up in cold sweats and screaming, most likely waking everybody else around.
Yeah, I'll say that's about right.
The dagger is in your hand, and as you guys wake up, you look at Jason with different eyes. For a second, you see Tin Man. Just for a second, as you blink. And then Tin Man disappears, and in front of you stands Jason. But you feel that closeness to Jason, that familiarity, that trust that comes with the Bardolph. Any surface emotions on him, you can just feel them as if they are your own.
So, I just got all the memories of a 6th level barbarian. What
Yes.
kind of skills do I get, Chucky?
You get the memories, I say.
I'm only joking. And what I do is like, I guess, your character's kind of like clutching his head and just like freaking out, kind of rolling on the floor, like screaming, "What the fuck is going on?"
All
here?"
of you
Hey,
feel
oh,
his
let's go to this.
desperation.
Like, get a grip on yourself. You start shaking him.
It probably wouldn't help.
All of you feel his desperation as if it was your very own. Similar to other instances in which all of you felt intense emotions. That
Get
were
a
shared
grip of
with
yourself. And I slap him in the face.
Like
get
it's
slapped in
like
the face.
I calmed down a bit, but I'm still like sweating heavily and kind of breathing heavily. too.
Calm down. Slowly.
Yeah, I'll like start breathing a bit slower, like deep breaths.
Okay, you start taking deep breaths. You calm yourself a bit. Afterwards,
What's the matter with you?
what happens?
I need a mirror.
What?
I need a mirror.
It's dark. We don't have any mirror. We don't have any mirror, and it's dark.
I like
You could.
cast dancing lights around my head.
Okay, cast dancing lights. Swirls of little small lights like dragonflies just start
You
flying.
look
around.
fine, Jason.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know what's in your mind, Faye.
Saskia's just glancing from one to another, not saying anything.
Saskia's just there giggling in the background as you look fine.
You look fine.
Not now, Saskia. You can stop giggling.
Uh,
It's not time for your fantasies.
Jason, you kind of like cast Dazzling Lights and then you get the mirror out of your own backpack.
I don't have any mirrors with me.
You don't? You said you spent all of your staying on guard looking into a mirror.
That was like at as if I had a mirror, but I don't think I do.
Okay, that makes sense. So what do you do? How do you react to this?
I'm just like desperately trying to find a mirror right now.
There's no real mirror. You do find.
I'm just like I go like
You do find a
I
trace.
show him the blade of my axe.
Did
I
you?
was like,
I mean, do you say you're looking for a mirror?
You
Yeah.
see him running around, I'm guessing, and he said, looking for a mirror, looking for a mirror, looking for a mirror about twice to the chief.
I'll cast minor illusion and give him a mirror.
Does it work like
Did
that?
it work like that?
I can make an illusion of a mirror. Why wouldn't it work?
I look deeply into the mirror, and I try and look at my
You
reflection.
still look the same. Nothing's changed.
I guess that kind of settles me down a bit.
How does that work? Would it reflect in the same way? Like, would it reflect? Would it?
That's a very philosophical question.
That's what I was thinking as well.
I'm not sure about this.
It would probably work. If I looked at it, I'd probably.
I feel
They
like
could just copy the face as an illusion, right? As it is right now.
I suppose he could,
So
but it
he
wouldn't.
could make an illusion of a mirror that would look like it would be reflecting the face properly. That would be a thing.
I'd say a mirror would work as an illusion. That's fine.
I mean, I can make an illusion of water and I can make an illusion of silver, and if I put those two things together, I have a mirror, right?
Alright.
Okay, so do you want to say anything to the party, Jason?
I kind of look at the party and I guess they're kind of staring at me weird, and I just say, false alarm, just go back to sleep.
False alarm. You screaming like a banshee, Jason. It's not just false alarm. What?
It was just a bad dream.
People just don't have bad dreams like that. Is there some kind of sorcery going on here? What did you see?
Nice. I guess like just kind of silent for a bit. Just like not really answering questions.
Fine, don't talk about it then.
But we can feel. You said we can feel that closeness, right?
Yeah,
Again.
you can feel the kind of surface, the strong surface emotion that he is currently feeling. So I'm guessing something between fear and confusion is what you feel through your your empathy to the situation itself.
I mean, so he can sense us, right, as well.
He can also sense you, but to be honest, I don't think Jason is gonna be able to kind of figure that out just yet, because this is the first time he got a power. He has never used it.
Do I have the feeling that this has anything to do with our bond, or is that just, does it feel similar to any situation we've been in before?
No, but
So I
also
could not tell that this is bond related, right?
no, you notice the fact that he has a cut right arm, and the dagger in which was a night gem embedded. There is now a red stone, maybe a ruby of some kind. You're not exactly sure, but it's definitely not a night gem anymore.
Okay.
So
I just grab Jason's hand and I look at it and I say, "You hurt yourself."
So is my hand actually cut?
Your hand,
think
it
you
was
can-
actually cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad dream, huh?
I kind of take my hand away like quickly and kind of wrap it up with something, anything that I can find.
There's some leaves.
Maybe you can use some leaves to bandage your arm.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So after you guys are done
Supposed to be settled
with that
back.
night, yeah, you settle back and so on. What's the plan next? What are you guys doing? Where are you going?
Do we rest for the night?
Yeah, you rest for the night. As I said, you're done. You're done resting. You cover all of your abilities.
Does
All of the
Tiger Lily
spells.
play as a Diddy?
What do you mean, Diddy?
Like a
Diddly
song?
do?
I should rest.
Do we still need healing? Is what I'm saying.
Did
I don't need it.
I asked before I went to sleep if anyone needed healing. I had more spell slots. So
How
I
much
feel
XP
never-
do we gain? From 2.5 sessions. Maybe more.
Probably not enough to
Two,
level.
two angry adult men and one very obnoxious child is what you get.
Okay, so you guys wake up. The trails are still going, and people are still waiting to find you. Waiting for you to find them. What do you do?
So it's in the morning, you said?
I mean, yeah, you've slept. As I said, you wake up. You have breakfast. Please, everybody, remove a ration from your character sheet. For those who don't, you need to borrow it for somebody, and if you do, make sure to remove 2 from their list.
How many apples in a ration?
I said before, you have about 14 rations combined, like with the apples inside of that barrel.
Okay.
That's what you can get, 14.
Should we just divvy out some apples, like to everyone? Like ration one, like just say it is a ration, or like.
This is irrational behavior.
I don't know if that works. If that, I mean, Chucky, does that work or not?
Like
Can we treat them as rations or not?
You can treat them as rations. I said, like, if they work at 14 rations, you can just treat them as rations. You can just calculate them
Okay.
like that.
So I'm guessing we get like 3.5 ration.
Yeah,
something.
3.5
Unless
rations.
we have to, unless Matilda needs some. Yes.
Matilda doesn't ask for anything when asked if she wants any food. She seems to be quite weakened. She is not looking good.
She's gonna have to eat something at least. I guess we're feeding her rations then, like trying to like smash up food for her to eat, and giving her some elf piss to drink. That's literally what the wine is called now, elf piss, by the way. So I have decreed.
Okay.
Jason, give me some of the elf piss.
I guess I'll get some.
Okay. You get some of the wine. Do you guys start drinking together or what?
No, I'm just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
give it some. Trying to like give Matilda some. I don't know if feeding wine is is I mean something, I guess.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough. It is still something. It still contains calories, so it does help a bit. You can see her. You're not sure if it's. Maybe it's the alcohol, but her cheeks are just getting a bit red from that, a bit more color.
Or it's just
retention.
because you're the most charming dwarf ever and she loves lying in your arms.
that might be a few. We will never know if it's true or not.
I'm so charismatic.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 dwarf.
Mhm.
Okay, so what do you do, Saskia? Do you assemble your team, continue on stalking, or do you stop and go somewhere else?
I mean, before we move away from our little camp, I explained to them what I saw the day before, and about the different direction, and that apparently people were dragged away in 3 different directions. And I'm also going to approach Matilda and going to. I'll try at least to ask her what she thinks we should do, since they were the ones who hired us, and if she has any preferences who we should go and save first.
She looks at you and says, "If they haven't killed them, they have a use for them. If If you can find out what they want, then maybe we can stop it from happening or delay them until we save them. We should go for the smallest group of people so we can get some prisoners fast and interrogate them. I mean,
All
you
right.
have to.
So
I
we
can't
can
move.
get prisoners first. Is that what you said?
No, she said you should go for the smallest group first, so it's guaranteed that you get some prisoners, which you can then basically interrogate and find out
Yeah,
what they plan on
prisoners.
doing.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Prisoners.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's basically like find out what they're doing, find out what they're up to, so that we can cut it off at the stem.
Mm-hmm. I'm also going to show her the little note.
Her eyes go wide and says, "Where did you find this?"
I found that at this really big campsite where the markers were.
This. She coughs loudly. A bit of blood comes out of her
Yeah,
hand.
I just say I'm sorry I have to show this to you, but I don't think we
No,
can
no.
make anything out
You
of
did
it.
good. This is a code word. This is a code word that means that they're still alive. And for the moment they're safe, but they need help. Whoever had this wanted to send the signal. The signal that they're still alive. You find it on the road? Saskia.
I found it at the campsite. It was not on the road. It was in the woods.
What campsite are you thinking about?
It's about 1 hour away from here. Pretty big. Probably can
Ah.
fit 100 people.
Into the forest.
Yeah.
Yes,
It is-
whoever sent it then knew something about what's going to happen. They would not have sent that word if they knew their death was imminent. They will have another word for that.
I see.
With this,
They have another code word of where our death is imminent.
this one means they're in danger, but it's not lethal. And for the
What is
moment,
the
they're
other
still
code
alive.
word? If I stumble upon it and you're unconscious, I won't be able to tell.
Ajax.
Ajax. Oh my.
It's come full circle, boys. It's come full circle.
Okay.
Ajax.
So tell me when the chain devil shows up, Chucky, and just crits us to death.
Ajax means they're in mortal danger and they don't have much time left.
I see. Good. So what are we going to do? We can't just leave her here. I don't think we can transport her either.
You can leave me here. I'll be okay. I'll
Told
survive.
you.
You can't. I'm gonna be a liability in this state. I can't help you anyway, and I'll hinder you. And if I hinder you, my people might die.
Do you want any
So-
weapons? Is there anything we should leave with you?
She
Rations,
said,
food?
a bit of food, maybe some water. That'd be enough.
Justin, your cat is too cute. Get it off cam. I can't concentrate.
Don't hit my head. So are we going to the lighthouse?
This cat, though. This cat.
Yeah, the cat.
Guys, let's go. It's this way.
Yeah. So we leave her the food and the and
Leave
the-
her like two
water.
rations of apples and like 1 bottle of wine.
Okay, so you have a couple of apples and some wine. What direction do you go?
To the lighthouse.
I mean, I explained we should go after the smallest group first. And I take it what direction was the lighthouse again?
The direction was south, but the smallest group, the smallest number of footprints, was going north. They were bigger,
Okay.
but they were a lot less in numbers.
But they were the big guys, right?
They were the big guys. There were 3 like big footprints and a couple of you'd say a dozen bodies being dragged. But that's it. They're the like the smallest number. There's a lot of the small ones going south. Not as many as the ones going west though. Those going west, that's a big cluster. That's a very big cluster. That's the biggest.
Yeah, I'll tell that to the group.
Lighthouse. That means we go to the lighthouse. We're good at dealing with small things.
I'm sure we'll go to the lighthouse eventually.
We should go first, though. It's the smallest number of small things. And not the smallest number of big things, mind you, but a small number of small things that may end up being smaller than the big things in the big scheme of things.
I don't know if the players managed to keep up with that. I didn't.
Bamboozled already. To the lighthouse it is. I start taking long
How
strides.
far away does the lighthouse seem to be?
Well, the only one who actually saw how far the lighthouse
I'll answer,
was.
just tell it.
You tell her the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighthouse is basically just to the southern edge. You're somewhere in the middle. It would take you maybe a full day of travel to get there.
A full day of travel is
Through
not for us,
forest,
laddie.
through forest conditions. It would definitely take a lot less, maybe even 6 to 7 hours if it wasn't through forest conditions.
Is it possible to go on the beach?
It just doesn't matter because since I'm
Sorry,
since
not
I'm
forest,
a
jungle.
explorer, it would be.
That's
Yeah, oh, yeah. No,
it's-
there's no jungle terrain. That is forest. There is no jungle. terrain.
This jungle's different than forest.
Really? Let me check the terrains first.
Yeah, check the terrain. Jungle is very different than the forest, though. Like that's completely different.
Tree places.
Then I would
just-
not. Then I would not have gotten the advantages with the stealth, though. Then you should have said something before that.
I mean, it
But
does
we're not
say. I mean,
suddenly going through
choose
a
one
different
favorite
place.
terrain: Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, swamp, or the Underdark. Those,
Yeah,
those are the ones listed.
No jungle. There is no jungle.
Player's handbook.
Okay, I guess this is forest then.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
There's a difference between
There will
jungle
be-
and forest.
I'm not saying there's no difference. I'm saying in the player's handbook,
No.
right? I have to go by these things, right? I mean, there are different types of beaches as well, and one is sandy and one has stones and blah blah blah.
No, it's
of
not
course.
that. It's not that. Like it's you can't really compare.
But still,
it like
if
that.
you would have to classify jungle, it's probably rather forest
Yeah, I'd say.
in that
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I'd
If you
say.
classify, definitely if you classify
Let's
jungle
go.
before, but
Mm.
it's very different.
I'm-
Oh, so
I'm
yeah.
past the
So
city.
with your proficiency, it means that you ignore difficult terrain in your jungles.
I passed
Gamma?
the cutlass to
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
what Natural Explorer says, at least.
Cool. Good. So then I want you only this for you. I want you to give me a survival check. You can just simply, to be honest, give me a 1d20. If it's a 1, that's the only thing, like, bad things are gonna happen. But besides that, you should be okay.
one.
I mean,
I like one.
Are we going to the lighthouse?
Yes.
That,
I'm looking at everybody except for Jason Chance, who's very sure that we're
The
going.
most logical. It's out of character. It's probably still the most logical thing to do. But
It is an in character.
Might be wasting 2 days of time.
Here's the thing, like, if there's a chance, that Gordon might be there, I'm gonna take it. Like, I don't know for sure, but it seems like that would be.
You have to
Do
keep
you,
in mind that north is where they took the elderly people.
Is the lighthouse north?
The lighthouse is north.
No,
Where's
no.
north?
The lighthouse is
Lighthouse
south,
is
as I said. The lighthouse is
Well,
with
that
the
is south. Then
south.
that's where the children are, I
Yes.
guess.
children, kids, Gordon, goat.
I can work with that.
I mean, I'll leave it up to you. If you say we go south, then we go south.
Princess
Yeah,
Targaryen.
you have convinced me.
If the children and the adults went in different directions, we should save the children first.
Then lighthouse it is.
Or we can't bring them with us. We have to go back with the children first. We can't have them. I
Okay.
suppose.
So you guys start moving. Am I correct? Moving south.
Yeah.
So how long does it actually take?
So with
Oh wait,
her,
you wanted to check
yeah,
my
give me
fucking-
the
sorry,
just
one
give me the
second.
1d20. That's it. And I see you proficient at this. You are good to
17.
for 17. Way more than I wanted. You can traverse this forest, the jungle, or rot faster than any of your friends can do. You take weed and you guide them through the forest. How do you travel? Give me a bit more exact. Like, do you what's the line in which you travel? And do you guys travel stealthy? Do you travel fast? Or do you just travel at normal speeds?
So we can't be. I mean, unless we travel slowly, we can't stealth.
It's
Yeah,
travel
I think-
fast.
Yeah.
Her natural explorer feature actually applies to her whole party. Difficult terrain doesn't slow her group's travel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
Yeah,
so.
that's what
That's
that's
what it is,
already.
yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's not slowing your groups, but I
Oh,
need to.
actually, here's the thing,
Go on.
and this might be a bit like because I was looking up Natural Explorer just like to have it like if you travel. Never mind. It's traveling alone. If she travels
Yeah.
alone, she can move
Then
stealthily.
that is
But
the thing. But that
The thing is, like, how far ahead would she have to be to because it'd be traveling alone?
No. If she's too
Far enough
far
to
ahead, then it
move
would be
slowly
a
in
bit.
difficult terrain.
It'll be weird. It would make basically if she isn't there to guide you, it will be difficult terrain for anybody else that does
I
not
see.
have.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you have
so
the cutlass?
you guys continue on. You guys continue on moving. Normal, slow, or fast? I'm gonna ask Saskia because she's the one leading the party right now.
we're doing normal.
Normal movement.
No,
Okay.
yeah, we're doing normal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who got all the coins, by the way? Did anyone
Didn't
take
you?
them?
Didn't you get the coins?
I thought you have them.
No,
Or do
you
not have the
all
space?
you left them all at the camp.
No, we took everything except a bottle of wine and two rations.
And the
of that.
food. Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Okay, then I said has them because I haven't heard anybody else receiving any items.
So what? In which pockets are you keeping them, Isai?
Well,
they-
he has the very big coats that were given to him by the explorers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that clink, clink,
I
clink?
opened the coat and there's just like shit like
Ah, no! Why would you do that?
there's obviously nothing on underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, you just.
You
Yeah,
guys,
look at
you
Like,
guys
it's like a
travel.
clock, like, just
Um,
a normal sized clock, and then on the other side there's like a grandfather clock, and it's just like, would you like to buy some fine wares?
Put on some clothes. It burns. Burns.
You guys travel for about 6 hours, and eventually you reach. Sorry about that.
It's nice.
Eventually, you reach an end to the forest, and the beginning, where you can see the lighthouse. The drag marks definitely go inside. The lighthouse is weird, very weird. There are skulls hanging from the sides of it as you look at the base of it. There are vile forms just growing on it. Like barbed wire, and all of the windows of it are kind of tinted with this very horrible shade of green. As you stand there in front of the lighthouse, you hear this maniacal laugh, high pitched.
No, it's the witch from the forest. She's gonna come back to take her revenge on us. We have to save Sleeping Beauty.
I laugh back in a maniacal way.
Do you laugh back to her maniacally?
Yes.
Do you actually do that in character?
Yes.
What are you, a parrot?
You guys look.
Yes.
You laugh maniacally, and as soon as you laugh, you see from the ground, from the green, deaf ground, rise up creatures, like tendrils, like tentacles from their backs. They have about 4 pairs of legs, sickly creatures with acid dripping down their mouths. And as you look at them, the creatures start shifting out of position. It's as if they're in 3 locations at the same time. You first see
Small.
4
We've
of
seen
them.
these before, haven't we? These are displacer beasts, right?
These are very different. These creatures, whereas there are 4 of them, you see them at first, and then, okay, you've seen the Spacer Beasts. They have like a double. These creatures each seem to be in 3 places at the same time.
Do they look bad, or like are they painted in rainbows and heavy looking?
These creatures have sunken skin. The acid that's splashing down their mouth as they're looking at you, and their eyes are red, bloody red.
I mean, they look like there are 3 copies of them standing like me doing the same thing, or like, are we talking? Because displacer beasts are usually like they're like they appear in a space that they like this like a, yeah. I mean, they're just displaced, but are these like actual like copies of these, like 3 of them?
You're not sure. Like they seem to be in 3 places at the same time. It's kind of like, it's very weird. It's you definitely don't see the creatures having risen from where the one that kind of like appeared in 3 places at the same time. It must be an illusion of some kind, but you can't really figure out what and how.
Are they like advancing towards us, and how far away are they?
The creatures are about 50 feet in front of you, and they are moving towards you. And
Are
they
they
will come
like-
back.
Are they in a line?
No, they're not. We'll come back after break. Roll initiative and see
Yeah,
what happens.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take a dodge action before taking initiative. So, but
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys on the other side in just a bit. See what happens to the party.
Hmm.